I just wanna be success.
Hey guys, it's Nevada. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be vlogging. I have an interview coming up for the MASH process. So I actually talked about this a few videos ago in my life update one, where I am applying for internships post graduating vet school. So this is for if you want to do a residency or if you just want to improve your candidacy for any jobs thereafter. So it's through a match process, and I actually have an interview coming up that I am starting to prepare for. And I just thought it would be interesting to talk to you guys about how I prep and study for an interview, and then I also plan to show you guys what I wear and how I do my makeup for an interview. It's not super stressful. I mean, an interview isn't anything more than what you already know. Most of it is just talking about yourself, and then depending on what the interview is, for example, this one is going to be case-based. It's just kind of testing my pre-existing knowledge, so I'm not going crazy studying or memorizing, but I am trying to refresh myself on some of like the common knowledge that I should know. So that's why I'm not sitting at like a table or anything. I'm actually just relaxing in front of the fireplace. Hi Duncan. Hi Bubba. So of course, all interviews are different, and the best thing that you can do is try to reach out to as many people that you know and try to get an idea of how it might go, and worst case, just prep for the most generalized interview possible. I did an externship with the place that I'm going to be interviewing, and I do have an idea of how the interview might go. I know that it's going to be pretty much half of a normal interview, asking about me, my interests, my goals, things like that, just to get to know me, and then half of it is going to be case-based, so that's kind of the most important thing I'm studying for. Being case-based, I'm going to be focusing on internal medicine diseases, just the most common diseases, history, signs, symptoms, diagnostics, treatment, a plan of some sort. I'm also going to be focusing on emergency situations, so just knowing your general emergency critical care types of cases. I don't think they're going to really throw me like a way out of field question. I think this is going to be a pretty straightforward interview. They're not trying to trick me. I think that they just want to make sure that I can logically think through a process and formulate somewhat of a plan and be able to handle patient care. So I have a couple of my notes up from school, and I also have just various websites open that I can look to for more information. And yeah, that's where we're at. So that's what I'm going to be doing for a few hours, I want to say. Just make sure that I'm comfortable with the information. My interview is not for a few days, so it's not like I need to cram everything in at once. I'm going to do a little bit today, a little bit tomorrow, and just kind of be as relaxed and stress-free about the process as possible. So in addition to the veterinary information that I'm trying to kind of study and prep for, I also want to make sure that I'm well rehearsed for the other aspect of the interview, because in fact most interviews are just about yourself. I just have a notepad which I'm scribbling down ideas on. I'll be going on a train for my interview, so it'll be easy to just like read through my notes and go over them again and again in my head. But right now I'm trying to just get my thoughts together and be able to coherently talk about my goals, my passions, what I hope to get out of this internship program, what I want to pursue in the future, and what I can provide to the establishment, what skills I have, just basically what I have to offer and what I can bring to the table. Some of the common kind of interview topics have to do about situations that you've grown from, that you've learned from, conflict management, how you've improved, what are your weaknesses, what are your strengths, things like that. So I'm just jotting down notes. I don't by any means want to write something down, memorize that, and, have it come out not genuine, but I do want to have all my thoughts in order. Important advice that I've received about interviews, especially for jobs and things like this, is to go in with questions that you want to ask, because it shows interest in the place and the establishment and the work that they do. So have at least 5 questions going into any interview that you have for the interviewer. The great thing about this match process is this interview process isn't just them judging me, but it's also a chance for me to learn more about them, and that's how the match thing works, right? They rank me, I rank them, and then you get matched together. So this is their opportunity to kind of welcome me into and show me why they might be a good fit for me. I think after the interview process, I also get like a tour of the facility and maybe get to speak with staff, doctors, nurses, and just get a feel for the work environment. I'm just gonna keep doing this for a little bit, and I will see you guys the morning of, where I will show you what I'm wearing and my makeup for the day, and yeah, I'll see you then. Okay guys, so it is the morning of. I just showered and then just put on this t-shirt. I'm gonna do my makeup. I already straightened my hair, so I just kind of touched up the top parts. But for my makeup, I just want to show you guys that for anything business, whether it be this interview or honestly any day rotations where I'm meeting clients, I do my makeup in the most simple way that I can while still looking put together and professional. So, I mean, I'm not going to be doing crazy foundation, I'm not going to be wearing falsies, I'm not going to be contouring the hell out of my face. So this is just to show you guys kind of to what extent I do my makeup, and then we'll get into what I wear afterwards. So I feel like moisturizing your face is so important because you don't want to be sitting close to someone and, you know, have dry spots. And then also just for the longevity of your skin and your makeup. So for a concealer, I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer again. I usually use warm beige, but again, I don't want to be too obviously made up. I'm gonna mix it with a shade darker so that it's not super bright underneath my eyes, and do one swipe of sand also. And then Urban Decay Naked Skin, literally just the tiniest bit. And then setting it with Laura Mercier translucent powder. Just to make sure everything's set and let it sink in a little bit more, I'm using the Mario Badescu Rosewater Spray. For blush, I'm using Too Faced Love Blush. This is bright pink, so I only use the tiniest bit. And then also the tiniest bit of highlighter. So this is the end result. As you can see, I didn't go crazy on the foundation or concealer, filled in my brows, did a simple winged eyeliner, mascara. My lipstick is basically the color of my own lips, and blush bronzer, also not too crazy. The highlight will wear off as we travel, so that's not a big deal. And I just kind of powdered my forehead because it was getting a little bit oily. But I like this. It took me under 12 minutes, I think it is, so very doable, and I feel like it is good for any kind of professional setting. So let's move into what I'm gonna wear. I basically have a black blazer with black slacks, and I was gonna decide between this gray top or a yellow top, and I think I'm gonna try the yellow top first. This is something where I kind of want to like subconsciously make them remember me, where they can be like, oh, the girl in the yellow shirt, you know, because I don't think a lot of people wear bright colors like that, but I like how yellow looks, and I think it is definitely memorable. Alright guys, I wish I had a better room and mirror to show you guys, but I'm basically wearing black blazer, this yellow top, and then black slacks. I think it's important to always have a pair of slacks, basically in every color. I have black, gray, navy. I have blouses in every color, and some are like floral and patterned. And then I actually have a few blazers. One is like cream, one is navy, and a lot of them are more of like fashion blazers. As you can see, this one's cropped at the elbows, so it's kind of one of those casual fashion blazers, but it does work well for business outfits as well. And then because when I get nervous, I get very hot and sweaty, so I will likely take off my blazer. So this is what the outfit looks like without my blazer on. I am very lucky that in the veterinary field, it's almost like if you don't have a tattoo, it's different. So there's no kind of judgment or risk there. And yeah, I'm just gonna be wearing black booties with this. Hey guys, so it is actually early morning of match day. So this is like my interview. So the last clip was over a month and a few weeks ago. So today the results come out. The site is gonna go live in a few minutes, if not already. So I thought it would be cool to open it on camera, and I'm very nervous. Our match day obviously isn't as fancy as some of the other ones where people actually dress up and go to like an event, but ours is just a website online. So I'm going to check and see if I matched. I'm so nervous because this is like the one place that I want to go, and I don't know. Okay. I matched at exactly where I wanted to go. I'm gonna call my parents now. I want to show you this without giving you too much of the details. I know that that's probably not nearly as eventful or climactic as you probably hoped it would be, but I have been waiting on this for days. They told us the date that it would come out, which is February 11th in the morning. So, I mean, for the past week, I've been dreaming about it and having nightmares, and it's finally done. I matched, so I know where I'm gonna be next year, and it's like my dream program, and I'm super excited, and I will definitely let you guys know more about it in the future, but it's definitely falls right into my nonprofit dream, and focuses on a lot of like cruelty work and things like that. So I think that's the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one.
I just wanna be successful. I just wanna be